What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon, the Village Storyteller. Man, I'm back again, man, for some Village Storyteller time, man. Listen. Oh, man. Trust. Trust. That's a real big word, man. Trust. It has a lot of meaning to it, and it means a lot. Trust. A lot of people put their trust in people that they shouldn't put their trust in, man. But it's not their fault. It's not their fault. Because, man, look, a lot of times, man, how can you know what the other person, what the next man or the next woman is harboring in their heart toward you? A lot of times you just don't know, man. And a lot of times you don't find out until it's too late. You don't find out until it's very, very, very detrimental to your health. And a lot of times when you do find out, it's too late. It's too late. Man, it takes me to a story, man. It takes me to a story, man, about two homies from the same set. Two homeboys from the same set, man. And they grew up together. But now I'm going to tell you, it's the old adage about what's the main thing that can come between two men that are partners. The main thing. The main two things, put it like that. The main two things that become between two men that are partners, man. Whether they grew up together and did everything together or not. You would think, man, you know what I'm saying, they've been knowing each other, man, since the cradle. Elementary school, junior high, high school. Been with each other, man, rocking with each other. What's the main two things that have come between them? Number one is a woman. Number two is money. Y'all know that. A woman and money will come between two men real fast. Real fast now. So now this takes me back to a story, man, with two partners, man. Two partners, man. One named Bone and the other one named Dave. Now, Bone and Dave was from the same set. They had been rocking with each other for years. Bone had a crush on a girl that he went to junior high with all these years. Now they in high school. He been liking this girl, man. He been liking this girl. He finally pumped his nuts up to the point to where he said, you know what, I'm going to talk to her. And he went and talked to her. And come to find out, she liked him. So they started messing with each other. They started going together, man. You know what I'm saying? He was the happiest person on the planet, man. You couldn't tell Bone nothing. You couldn't tell him nothing, man. He had a habit of bringing her up to the park, bringing around all the homies, kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Letting her mingle with the homegirls. Never once did he realize that's where he was making his mistake at. When he was bringing her to the set around all his homies. Now, even though they went to the same school, she didn't live in the set. She lived in a set right next door to them. But anyway, time goes on, time goes on. One of his Ace Boon Coon partners, Dave, his homie Dave. They used to call Dave D-Day. You know what I'm saying? They call Dave D-Day. So I'm going to call him D-Day. D-Day took a liking to her and started slyway getting at her behind Bone back. Now, you know, she feeling herself. She over here in the set with everybody, meet new people, seeing new stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, normally she wouldn't cross them tracks and come over here to this side, come over here to their set. She stayed over there where she lived. She didn't bang. She wasn't affiliated, but she stayed next door on the other side of the tracks, you know? So now that she over here, she's seeing new people. She tired of looking at the ugly dudes over there where she lived. So now she over here looking at the dudes on this side. So now she feeling herself. So when D-Day used to get at her, she'd slide away, kind of give up a little game. Let D-Day know that, I'm feeling your advances. So, man, time going on. Now, D-Day know he wasn't supposed to do this behind his partner Bone back. His homie from the same set, same tattoos and everything. But now you know how it come when it come to women. Dudes get scandalous, cutthroat, and all that. They can't help themselves a lot of times. Got to be cut from a certain cloth. And most dudes ain't cut from a certain cloth. That cloth. They gon' give in to the temptation of messing with this girl because they want to hit that cat, man. Man, the girl messed around and slid D-Day that number. So now they start talking. They start doing little certain things. Somehow, some way, they got caught. They was out and about. But they got seen by one of the homegirls from they set. So she like, what? Man, she peeping. She like, wait a minute, hold up. That's Bone Girl. What's she doing with D-Day? So she round back around and she told Bone, hey, man, that girl that you be bringing over here, man, I seen her at the beach with D-Day. What? Yeah. So now Bone confronts her. Hey, man, what's up, man? Was you at the beach with the homie? Of course she gonna lie. Women are the best liars on the planet. She lied. No. Who said that? Woo. My homegirl said it. Man, your homegirl lying, man. Your homegirl probably like you and just want to come between us. You know what I'm saying? She probably wants you. So, with him being, hooked on old girl, he believed it. So now time goes on and he's starting to see certain stuff. He's starting to see where she might be giving D-Day a certain type look, or D-Day might be giving her a certain type look. Now, Bone wasn't stupid by far. He like, boom. So he fronted his homie about it. He like Bone, he like D-Day, man, what's up? D-Day like, what's up, man? What you talking about? He like, man, you messing with my girl? You trying to get at my girl behind my back? He like, no, man, who told you that? What you mean? He's like, man, I see the way y'all be looking and be acting and boo-boo. We like, man, you tripping, homie. No. She's like, okay. All right, cool. So time goes on. That same homegirl, man, she in the set one day. Bone in the set with some more homies. She pull up. Now she already upset that old girl lied, and she knew and put doubt in Bone's mind like she was lying to him about her. But anyway, on this day, she pull up. What's up, homie? So everybody like, oh man, what's up, home girl? So she like, Bone, let me holler at you. So Bone come to the car, he lean in, he like, man, what's up, homie? She like, get in. Like, man, what's up, man? Just get in real quick. I want to show you something. So she like, okay. So he jump in. So she pull out. So Bone tell homies, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Me and the homegirl finna bend a corner real quick. Like, all right. So she pull off. So Bone like, man, what's up, man? Where we going? She like, man, remember I told you I seen your girl and D-Day at the beach? And then she lied and told you that I was lying and you kind of thought I might have been lying. No, homegirl. No, she said, no. You remember though, right? So he like, yeah. She like, okay, I'm finna show you something. Forget hearing it from me. Now she pushing the issue on this because this her homeboy. But she really pushing the issue on it because old girl lied to him and had her homie, him, looking at her like she was a SHIT stir. She finna clear her name, y'all. So now she get to the smoke shop. Well, you could sit in here if you could buy all certain type weeds, but you could sit in here and smoke it too, though, So when she get to the smoke shop, she like, don't go through the door. No, don't go to the door. Do not go to the door. Boom. She said, stay in the car. She parked across the street. Now, of course, her window's tinted. She like, what's up? She's like, I'm going to show you, old girl. I'm sure y'all wasn't lying. So he like, all right. After about 10 minutes, old girl and D-Day come out. D-Day got his arm around her. And that's her car parked right in front of it. He got his arm around her. And they go to get in the car. But now D-Day spin around and come and open up the door for her. So now, as she go to get in the car, she turn around and you could tell she's saying something to him like, you such a gentleman or something. Don't nobody know, can't hear it. So D-Day go to smiling like, yeah. And he grab her and he kiss her. She kiss him back. Boom, 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 boom. They doing their thing right there at the car. So she get in the car because she driving. Boom. D-Day come back around. He get in the passenger seat and they drive off. Old girl follow him all the way to the hotel. So now when they go in the hotel, they stop. You know, Bone done seen enough. He done seen enough. So now him and the homegirl, they driving off. They on their way back to the set. So she tells him, she say, homie, I told you. He like, yeah. So he's like, man, I'm mad at the homie, man. I can't believe he did me like this. Man. She was like, man, you know how I go, man. You know how I go. He like, no, I don't know how I go. I ain't cut from that cloth. I don't get out like that. I wouldn't have did that to him. She like, I feel you, big homie. I feel you. So now, Bone don't know what to do. He don't know, man. He ready to go to war. He ready to go on the war path. But he held his composure. But he was plotting, y'all. He was plotting. Man, about a week go by. A big meeting was called for the whole set. A big meeting was called. So they meet up in the back of the park. So now when they at the back of the park, some of their older big homies was telling them about, man, we finna get down. We finna get down with them fools across the track, y'all. So they're like, what? Like, yeah, we finna get down with them, man. They called us out. They set it up. We finna, man, look, blast them fool. No, he say ain't gonna be no gunplay, homie. Like, so everybody like, what? And like, man, we finna take this back to the old school. Like, what you mean the old school? He said, we finna take it back to the day when we used to get down with bats, sticks, rocks, chains, bumper jacks, screwdrivers, whatever you could make as a weapon other than a gun, knives. So they like, what? He like, yeah, man. Now listen, if you scared, say you scared. So if you scared, you might as well get up and leave now. But now if you get up and leave right now, he told him, the big homies told him, don't come back. You kicked off the set. Because that means you a buster. So, man, everybody, looking at each other like, shoot, man, what's up? You know? So they like, when? He like, man, this weekend. Y'all. Say, where we gonna meet up at? At the tracks. Right at the tracks. We finna get down for all of it. He like, look, this ain't no play right here, y'all. This get real dangerous. Because it's finna be a melee. So they like, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? The ride homies with that, they, yeah, man, what food? Yeah, woo, yeah. So now even the weaker homies at heart, they following suit. They ain't got no choice. They got to act tough too. Yeah. So now, here it is. Days going by. That Friday come. So now it's about 5 or 6 homies in the park kicking it. They know the get down come tomorrow. So Bone and D-Day have to be in the park at this time with the rest of the homies. So D-Day had been feeling this heat coming up off Bone, but now he chalked it up, didn't pay no attention to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, homie tripping. It didn't cross his mind that he might have known about the snakeism that he had been pulling on him. Didn't cross his mind. So now they sitting in the park. They all talk. Man, tomorrow, man, we gonna get out. So it was one older homie that was right there with him. He telling them, man, y'all got to watch your back. He say, man, this thing gonna go down fast and hard. He say, man, sticks, bats, knives, rocks, chains, bumper jacks, screwdrivers, all that gonna be swinging and going crazy in every different direction, man. You got to watch your back. You got to watch your side, because you can get left stinking. Because eventually the one time gonna come and everybody gonna scatter. We ain't gonna have a whole lot of time to be picking up nobody and this, that, and the other, man. So protect your neck. Protect your neck. So dudes like, yeah, they, younger homies, they looking at them like, yeah, man, yeah. Okay. The next day come, they meet up in the park at 12 o'clock. The get out was at 1 o'clock. So now everybody showed up. You know what I'm saying? Got on extra, they coming up with extra clothing because the older homies told them, man, look, you might want to put 2-3 jackets on in case a fool try to stick you from the back and you don't see it. You want to try to, protect yourself. The whole hookup. Man, you had a couple of homies show up with motorcycle helmets on. What? Showed up with some motorcycle helmets on, y'all. They was getting clowned, but now they was like, man, I don't care nothing about what you talk about, man. I ain't finna get hit in the head with no bat, no bumper jack or nothing. Yeah, I'm finna get down with this. I'm finna get down for mine. But me and this motorcycle helmet finna ride with this. So, homies clowning, laughing, they laughing and joking to try to keep them nerves down, So they peel out the park about 12:40. They ain't far from the tracks. So now they get to the tracks. When they get to the tracks, the fools off the other side of the tracks, they already pulling up. They already there. So now they pull up about 9 cars deep. It's 4-5 dudes in each car. They pull up between 9 and 12 cars deep. So when they get out, they get out banging, they set, woofing, whoop, 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 whoop. They popping trunks, pulling weapons out the trunks, all that. So now they walk to the tracks. So now they kind of like, on the railroad track, you got the rocks. You got the rocks that go up to the track. They all on this side. So they woofing, talking crazy, dissing. They dissing, the fools dissing back. So now, fools let it be known at 1 o'clock, man, it is what it is. So everybody like, yeah. 1 o'clock hit, y'all. Boy, they rushed the tracks and the fools off the other side, they rushed the tracks. Man, they on these railroad tracks, they getting down. They, the violence spill over to this side of the track. They on this side of the track. They up and down the track. Man, dudes going for what they know. It looked like a scene from the old movie Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Like some old 1970, late 60, early 70 gang fight get down. They going for it. Dudes getting cut, slashed, stabbed, beat, poked, bashed. You know what I'm saying? Bat swinging every which way. Bumper jack swinging every which way. Crowbars, chains, aluminum bats, wooden bats, screwdrivers, knives. Dudes had sticks with nails in them. Had all type of stuff, man. You had a couple of fools up there with some slingshots, So now here you hear people hollering, You know what I'm saying? It's just rumbling going on every which way. They just going for what they know, y'all. They going for what they know. D-Day, D-Day out there. Man, D-Day got a axe. He got an axe, man. And he going for what he know. He's swinging at a dude. And the dude backing up. And the dude he's swinging at fall down. When the dude fall down, man, D-Day come down with that axe, man. He trying to open up his dome. Rah! Dude rolled out the way, and the axe hit the rocks and split the rock. Bang, bang, bang. Dude spun up and ran off this way. So D-Day went and found him another dude to get down with. They going at it. D-Day looked like he finna get the best hand of him, and all of a sudden he hollered, "Ah!" and he dropped the axe. When he hollered, oh, he reached at his back, oh, and he spun around real slow, y'all, because he in pain. When he spun around real slow, he's staring face to face with Bone. Bone just looking at him. And he hollered again, ah! Bone got up close on him and hugged him. But now in his side, he been hit with a screwdriver, a long screwdriver that had been sharpened on the end. Bone had hit him in the side, but the hit in the back was the one that did it. The hit in the back is the one that really killed him, but he just hadn't hit the ground yet. And when he turned around, he grabbed D-Day grabbed Bone by the shirt. He was like, man, what? Man, for real, homie? And Bone got in his ear. He said, man, I'm not your homie. You should have been thinking about me as your homie when you stabbed me in my back and was effing my girl and lied to me. So, man, D-Day just sitting there holding him, sliding down him. And you could look at the shock in his face like, Bone laid him on the ground and watched the life leave up out of him. Now the dude that D-Day was fighting, he's standing there looking. He was like, dang. Bone looked at me and said, homie, you ain't got nothing to do with this. He said, no, I ain't got nothing to do with this. You did us a favor. He turned around with to fight somebody else. When everybody scattered, when the police started coming, everybody scattered. It was some bodies left on the ground, y'all. It was a gang of bodies left on the ground. Some hurt to the point where they couldn't move, and some dead. When they got back to the park, they started taking a head count. They started taking a head count on who was there and who was missing. Of course, they realized D-Day was missing. And eventually they found out that D-Day was passed, that D-Day had died. They looked at it as he was killed during the melee from the dudes across the track. Nobody never suspected that it was Bone who did it. Man, that's how that cookie crumbled, y'all. That's how that cookie crumbled, y'all. It's me, man, the village storyteller, man. I'm out.